We want to take a quick check on futures. Of course, we are minutes away from the opening.
This morning. Okay. Okay. So this morning, uh, you get everything straight. I'm early this morning. Still testing Webull and StreamYard. I heard of another stream service called Restream. I think I'm gonna try that too. It's cheaper than StreamYard, so I'm gonna try Restream. Yeah, I'm trying to find the right streaming service for a player price that would work for me. So I'm gonna try Restream probably tomorrow. I'm gonna start doing that tomorrow. Okay, I'm trying to get this together because I want it to be the perfect streaming service so I can won't worry about conducting my trades when I up the scale. You know what I'm saying? So Webull is working pretty good for me, so I'm okay with that. Uh, so this morning we are on the uptick. We got around a minute and a half before the market opens. And let me I got everything together. I'm ready to rock and roll. So it's Money Monday. Starting all over again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Or whenever you're watching this video. I like streaming because I can go back and watch over my trades. I like doing this. Institutes around the world. And then I realized at some point that I like doing this. People living in and around chimpanzee habitats right across Africa were struggling to so hit the like button as you come in. Mental health and education. Moving deeper into the got 30 seconds before the market opens. Like Ebola. And here we go. We don't help these people to find only thing about live and going on YouTube, I can't do what I usually do. I would usually have it on CNBC, but last time I tried to do the CNBC, it struck my channel. So, and I don't like that too much. So we got 5 seconds before the market opens. Here we go. I'm on, let's see, let me switch to the 1 minute. Okay, see a little bit clearly. We are on an uptrend, right? Well, about to break that uptrend, but we're currently on the uptrend from the pre-market, as I can see that. Let's see, 57.11, that's from last week. I think I'm gonna keep those in, and I think I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go, no. Let me erase that. I didn't want to do that. I want to go horizontal. Boom. I'm going to change this color to green because that is the early uptrend. Okay. Trying to get everything ready to rock and roll. We're currently heading down with the SPY. Let me see what nvda is doing. Boom. Let me see what Tesla is doing. Okay, rocking and rolling. I had to change up a little bit. I had to change up some things. No, I'm gonna just keep it like that. We just need to watch Tesla, nvda, and SPY. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay. Let me go back to the SPY and see what's happening. SPY is on the way down. I am what I like about Webull, what I'm liking about Webull is that I can use my phone. And I'm kind of liking it a little bit better. I don't know why, but I'm kind of liking that I can buy and sell off my phone. I can create my stop loss. I can get in my contracts real easy. And I can get out fast if I need be just by a click of my phone. I like that. It kind of reminds me of a remote control, like using my phone. It kind of reminds me of remote control. Okay, let me see. Uh, let me see what's going on. Only thing is I can't put what I'm doing on the screen, but I plan on doing that once I get everything set up with StreamYard or Restream, whatever streaming service I'm gonna use. I'm gonna have to test that out eventually because I want to have another screen, basically where you can see my ins and outs, like like that. You'll be able to see right here. Once I sign in, you'll be able to see all my positions, and you'll be able to see the buy and sell right here. I can get in and out. You'll be able to see it on the screen. But right now, I'm doing it on my phone because I'm basically testing, and I'm testing StreamYard. But I'm about to switch over and start testing Restream. No, I don't want to be there. Let's see. There. Maybe see me keep looking to the side. I got my other screens over here. I got a whole setup right here. I got another computer right here set up. I got another screen over here. I got my Charles Schwab TD Ameritrade set up right here. But I got this right here for educational and entertainment purposes only. And I'm also uh, testing StreamYard. Okay, so it broke down. We're basically headed down. Or somebody said, well, stock sniper, why are you not in a position on the downside? Well, I'm not in a position on the downside because we have been on an uptrend, which uptrend is up, down, but we're steady moving up. It's called an uptrend. So I'm not going to pull a position to the downside because of this uptrend. So right now I'm just watching. We are 5 minutes into the market. While I'm watching to see nvda. If I don't like what I see on that SPY, I got other companies loading. Shit. Still learning Webull. It's different than Charles Schwab, you know. I actually like Charles Schwab charting system a little bit better. Yeah, Charles Schwab with Thinkorswim, because you know, if you don't know, they bought up TD Ameritrade, and a charting system is a lot better than Webull. But what I like about Webull is I can do it off my phone. The app is a lot better. So we're watching Tesla now. But I'm not gonna put no lines and do my technical analysis on Tesla because I'm not really planning to trade Tesla. I'm just trying to see where it's going, where the market is going. That's what I'm trying to see right now. So that's why I'm just flipping through. See, that's why I didn't pull no put position to the downside because we're already on the uptrend. We are already on the uptrend. Okay, let me see. Are 8 minutes in the market. It's Monday, Monday. And we're currently up on the day 0.10%. Just watching.
Subsidize their regional data centers so that they can become able to build out their AI infrastructure. They recognize that their country's knowledge, their country's data, digital data, is also their natural resource. Not just the land they're sitting on, not just the air above them, but they realize now that their digital knowledge is part of their natural and national resource. And they ought to harvest them and process them and transform it into their national digital intelligence. And so this is what we call sovereign AI. You can imagine almost every single country in the world will eventually recognize.
I haven't loaded my contracts up yet. I'm just still watching the film. I haven't loaded up my contracts yet.
It's countdown to market open as we bring you the first trades across Europe. We'll debate the most important stories and what will drive them.
So far, it's kind of slow on Monday. It's kind of slow right now. We're 10 minutes into the market and it's kind of slow right now. I'm gonna go on and move this line. Yeah, it's kind of slow. Let's see what's going on the value. 13, yes, 13,000, 97,000. These are 3 1-minute candles. It's really no volume today. Monday is starting off real slow, but that's fine though. $97,000. $97,000 on that candle.
Let's
see what's going on here. Just watching. The 13 EMA, the 20 EMA, all headed down. See, yeah. But yeah, if I since I understand that it's kind of slow right now, if I do decide to get in on one of these contracts, my stop loss will be very, very tight. Very, very tight. If you've been watching me, I always talk about tight stop losses. That's very, very important. You got to have a tight stop loss. If it's not going your way, you have to cut your losses quickly. Once you figure out your plan, once I figure out my plan, and if sometimes the plan don't work out, I got to keep my losses tight. Tight stop loss. Particularly on that first candle. If that first candle does not go the way I want it to go, stop loss real quick, which is just a click of a button. It's really quick.
Let's get to the broader themes here. Stocks steady as investors await more Fed speak and PMI data due out here in just a few minutes. We did have
okay, that's why it's kind of slow. We got PMI data coming out today. See, that's why I'm glad, that usually if I wasn't doing StreamYard, I would have news on, so I would know what's going on for the morning. But when I was doing it before, YouTube, they cut it off. Well, they both basically struck my channel. So that's why I'm debating of even trying to get monetized, because I want the purpose of this channel is to get the word out about the stock market. It's not really the purpose of this channel is not really to get monetized, because I get my money out the stock market, but it hampers me because I can't have everything up that I usually would listen to or watch while I'm trading. So like now, I got Bloomberg on, right? So boom, I just got news. Okay. They have data coming out this morning. So now I know, okay, that's the reason why it's kind of slow. Everybody's waiting on this data. But if I was just on this and worrying about being monetized, I could possibly miss important news. So that's why I got it real low on this other side, but I don't have it on CNBC. I got it on Bloomberg, which is another sort of it's a decent outlet, but it's a YouTube channel, and I got it. It's basically stock market news. So I got it on this so I can be aware if something goes on, because also when it comes to this, news is very, very important. It's very important, because I could be in a trade right now, a day trade, and something can happen, either or, something positive or something negative, and you got to be aware on what's really going on, because it can affect the trade.
When it comes to the bond market, we were talking about it for the stock market, what you do after this jumbo cut from the Fed. How does it play out in the bond market? Where are people placing their bets here?
Well, I think for the most part in this
Get back over here
it's almost like
to nvda.
You lose in the sense of, if you think sort of the two major themes in terms of monetary and fiscal policy. Monetary policy, the Fed is just embarking on an easing cycle, and they have signaled through their forward guidance that it's going to be a fairly significant easing cycle. But when
I could put Apple in there, because that Apple, Tesla, and those companies, they affect the overall market, which is the S&P 500. And that's basically mostly what I trade is this S&P 500, which basically is the overall, it's the overall market, the overall stock market, the S&P 500. Okay, guess we done broke down. I'm finna get ready to load my contracts. I'm gonna go real small on my contracts. Yeah, I like this Webull because I'm just doing this from my phone. Like, I load my contracts.
actually saying, oh, we'll be looking at bond market on top of.
Okay, we broke support.
Well, September manufacturing PMI.
I could just load my contracts and click buy, click sell real quick. That's what I like about Webull.
Well, I don't think the manufacturing.
I think I'm about to get ready to pull this trigger on this contract to the downside, because if you don't know, you can make money on the stock market if it goes down or if it goes up. So right now my plan A is to try to get in, because all indication is showing that the market is going to go down. So
I think that is more relevant and would be more explanatory variable as to why.
So I'm loading my contracts
On the back of it, sort of not as bad.
on the put side, which is I get in, and if it goes down, I make money. Because you can't make money if the market goes down or up. That's what a lot of people don't know.
U.S. Financial Conditions Index, and that kind of raises the question of actually, are they going to have to go as far as they think they're going? Because financial conditions.
I gotta pay attention to nvda because
If they're
I got a
stimulus into the economy.
I got a 2-week contract on nvda that I'm just sitting on the back end. That is a swing trade, meaning that I plan on holding it for 3-4 days. So I also, which I forgot, that I had a position in nvda on a 2-week contract. So I gotta watch nvda as well, because I am in nvda as we speak on a 2-week contract. That contract is for the upside, but on the day trade, boy, that's why I love the stock market, bro. Ain't nothing like the stock market. That's why on the day trade, I'm looking for action on the downside. Unless it goes back above this trend line. If it goes back to this above this trend line, then the plan A is out the window. I have to start all over from scratch. So as of right now, all my indicators and my research is showing me that, okay, we are headed down. So that's the direction I'm going on the day trade side. But on the long-term side, which I am inside, I have a contract on nvda to the upside, a 2-week contract to the upside on nvda. And on my day trade, I am considering getting in on the downside. So you can make money if it goes down or if it goes up. See, it's going above my line now. So yeah, that plan has been eliminated. But I still got support, and I still got resistance up here. So I'm just holding my hands and paying more attention to my multi-day hold on nvda. Which I'm gonna look at that right now to see where I'm at on that trade. I am
This is Bloomberg News Now.
When you want, you got to touch your button.
Another volatile day on Wall Street. We're seeing big moves.
All eyes on.
okay on that nvda trade. I'm down. I'm in the red on the nvda trade, but I got it for 2 weeks. So I'm down 20% on the nvda trade on my multi-day hold. And if it don't work out, I get out. Which I won't hold this no longer than Thursday. So let me get back over into the spot, which is cool. I just cut it out quickly. It didn't work out, you know. So okay, we get back over here.
0.3%. Meanwhile, Russell 2000, that had been
Get back to my contracts. I had to check my nvda trade. So now let me get back to where I'm at right now.
that they have done like what they've done.
Large cap companies, they're not talking about 100 million, 500 million.
And if you're watching, because I don't know if anybody's commenting, I don't know anything. I'm concentrating on this. But if you are watching, this is totally different than long-term investing. Make that clear right now. This is totally different than long-term investing, right? Everybody should be long-term investing, but day trading is not for everybody. But long-term investing, 10, 15, 20 years long-term, everybody should be long-term investing. Let me repeat that again. This is different than long-term investing. This is not for everybody. So don't get it twisted. When we talk about the stock market, you know, it's different than day trading. Trading and investing are different. Because a lot of people are scared of the stock market. But if you have a 401k plan, you are invested in the stock market. When you buy a stock, you are a business owner. You own a portion. It might not be a big portion, but you own a piece of that company. So trading and investing is two different things. What I'm doing now, I'm trading. I'm trading for a living. So whatever profits I get from trading, I transfer it and I buy shares. I buy shares of nvda. I buy shares of Tesla. I buy shares of Apple. You know, yeah. So it's different. Investing and trading is different. When I'm investing, I take off my stock sniper hat and turn into an investor. It's different. Day trading is not for everybody. It's not. But most people that like gamers are pretty good at day trading because, you know, they used to playing video games and it used to being precise on certain things. And also, I really hate to say this, also people that's good at day trading are, I hate to say it like this, but people that are from the streets, particularly people from the streets that has a sense of business in the streets, if you understand that terminology. Because in the streets, you are used to taking losses, right? You are used to dealing with numbers. So, I mean, that as well. Most street guys also can do day trading. For the simple fact they're used to taking losses, because in the street, you gotta keep watching your back. You take losses in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And you take losses in the stock market. So those type of people are easily converted. And they love money, right? They love money. They're good with numbers, right? As long as the work is good, you understand what I say, then the numbers, then you worry about your numbers. Same with this. Well, this the work right here. Trading big, good blue chip companies. We're not trading penny stocks, bro. This is not penny stock trading. This is not that. That work ain't good. This is good work. SPY. What is SPY stocks like? Well, SPY is the overall 500 best companies in America, in the world. Yes, in the world. That's the S&P 500. That's what we're trading. We're trading good work. We're trading Tesla, right? We're trading Apple, right? We're trading Google. We're trading good work. So this is considered compared to good work. This is good work right here. So now all I got to do is minimize my losses and maximize my profits. I love it. Ain't nothing like the stock market, man. Ain't nothing like it. Except I would say real estate. Real estate is right there with it. It's right up there with real estate. The stock market, investing in stocks and real estate are two of the best investments you can make. You take the stock market earnings and your investment earnings and you buy real estate. You buy real estate, rent out a house. Yeah. But day trading is not for everybody, bro. It's not. Okay, we're getting back over that trend line.
Liquidity is the lifeblood of an airline. We make very conservative decision making about when we raise funding and how we raise funding. We try to diversify our sources, and we're always very focused on the actual rates. And we want to build in flexibility in these financing sources.
Okay, there I go.
So that we have an
I kind of missed my
debt when appropriate, so that we can continue to optimize.
where I was at on the options ladder. But I'm back where I'm supposed to be now. I'm gonna move this and put this here because as you can see, boom. Now it looks like we headed up. It ain't perfect, but you know, you get the picture. Well, I get the picture, but it's not perfect. But I get the picture. Let me get this out of the way. This has no relevance at this point. I think I might move this or that. Now this is resistance. This has no relevance at this point. Now we're bouncing from resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. Now it's starting to see what is going on. Just looking for the perfect trade. It's 9 o'clock. Something should be coming out. I think it says some type of news supposed to be coming out, and it usually comes out at 9. So we're gonna see if it's gonna be any kind of movement. It's 9 o'clock. Let's see. Yep, there you go. See, that's why I'm not watching CNBC, because I really don't know if the news was positive or negative.
This is Bloomberg Intelligence with Alex Dino and Paul Sweeney. The real outperformance in the U.S. corporate high yield.
Are the companies lean enough? Have they trimmed all the fat?
The semiconductor business is a purely cyclical business. Breaking market headlines and corporate news from across the globe.
Do investors like the M&A that we've seen?
These are two big-time chip companies.
The window between the peak and cut changing super fast.
Bloomberg Intelligence with Alex Dino on
Hey everybody, I'm Alex Steele. Paul Sweeney is somewhere hiking in the hills of Ireland, but no worries, Melinda will be joining us for the next 2 hours. This is Bloomberg Intelligence Radio. We're broadcasting to you live from Interactive Broker Studio right here in Midtown Manhattan. We have a great hour lined up for you. We have CEOs talking about different parts of the economy. Gina Drossov, the CEO of Signet, will talk about earnings outlook, plus the CEO of independent natural gas producer EQT, Toby Rice, will be doing.
I need to go back and look over this later to analyze the data. I like it. It's 9 o'clock, and I don't plan on being here that much longer. It's 9 o'clock and there's no trades. We having basically a flat day so far, and we on the 1 minute. These contracts are kind of cheap too right now. Okay, we broke.
Apollo said to offer a multi-billion-dollar investment in Intel, and in addition to that, Qualcomm floating possibility of friendly takeover. And you want some drama? Look at some drama. Ukraine moving to more than double its stake in Commerce Bank. This comes just days after the German government indicated its opposition. S&P 500 right now 12 points higher, that is up 0.2%. That is at 57.14. So that's what, 2 points above the record close. The Dow Jones Industrial Average up 6 points, 42,070. That's just above the record close. And the Nasdaq 100 right now, that is 16 points higher. That is up 0.3%. As for those yields, the 2-year now that is up just about 3 basis points. It's at 361, and the 10-year, the benchmark, that is up close to 5 basis points. That is at 378. It's for you all day long, right here on Bloomberg Radio. I'm John Tucker. Business Flash. And Alex.
Hi, JT.
Hi there.
Happy Monday. Great. Yeah. Happy. Ooh.
You went
John's our mini happy. But I saw Nora walking work this morning. I was hustling. I saw all the black Suburbans. That's how you know when people are here. It's true. They were everywhere. I was right coming in at 6:30. Were you picking me at 3 a.m., 2 a.m.?
I was. 57th Street, though, as they do in New York City, before they pave it, they mill the road, so it's very rough. And then it takes, a couple months later to get around to actually paving it. And then another.
Man, y'all ain't talking about nothing, bro.
What are you stressed about? The paving and the line?
Wait.
Well, it's the roadway. It's like driving, southern country. So that's 57.
Y'all ain't talking about nothing.
Excellent. And just wait for all that traffic that's going to come up. Go. All right, Nora, hi, it's great to.
Thank you for joining the stream. This is for entertainment and educational purpose only. Fair use for the news in the background. I'm using it for educational and entertainment purposes only.
About time somebody told me, I've been talking to myself. You know what? I'm going to restart the tape. That's all.
Let's see. It's Money Monday. Yeah. It's Money Monday. Yes, it is. Will we get back inside of resistance? That's what I'm about to see, bro. Because it's Money Monday. We're going to get back under that resistance.
Why didn't you say something 10 minutes ago? You see my lips are moving? This is what I'm talking about. People getting involved. If you don't see my chart, write the word chart. How many times I say that? Nobody ever does.
Bounce off that support. Good bounce. Yeah, bro. No spam. Ooh, Apple down. What is this? Okay. Put Meta up there, which is Facebook. Okay, I got Facebook loaded now. I gotta find it. Let me put AMD. And I'm gonna have to load more companies up. Okay, so I got AMD, Meta, Apple. I think I should remove BOO. Recently. I need to, I ain't gonna worry about that. I just skip over them for now. Meta, Apple, Spy. I need to get rid of Netflix, Tesla. Mhm. Nvidia's on the move. Whoa.
Nice pullback. I see that pullback and hit that bingo all the way back. Up there. All right, what I'm gonna do, this is gonna suck for all of you. So be fully open, go somewhere else for a few minutes. I'm gonna read my little computer.
That's the only thing that I'm not liking about Webull is that every time I switch, I gotta reset the chart. That's the only thing I don't like about it. That's one of the things I don't like about Webull. I could set up like 4 charts on one board. One touch, 2 touch. Let's see if it's gonna break through or turn around. We got 1 touch, 2 touch, see. One touch, two touch, three touch. Touch resistance 3 times. Might be China opens in 28 minutes. Job market worsens. Gold futures. Gold. China opens in 27 minutes. I'm in on my first trade. Let me get down to this resistance line. If I get down here, I'm out. I'm up 7% right now. I'm steady dumping. Perfect trade, up 11%. I'm out. First trade, 7%. See, one, like I just was saying, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Once I seen that tail, I jumped in right here. My stop loss was 569.70. I jumped in there and I wrote it all the way down, wrote this candle down. These are 1 minutes, but I was waiting for this break, but it didn't happen when I wanted it to. So I got out. When I seen it go green, I just got out. 7% gain. On the downside. That was a downside trade. Market goes red, I'm in the green. Downside. Because see, I already seen, if you was watching, I've been setting it up the whole time. 1 touch, resistance. 2 touch, resistance. It hit support, came back up to resistance. I seen the tail. It goes up under resistance. I jump in. I ride it down. I'm looking for the flush, but it didn't happen when I wanted it to. So when this candle went up to green, I got out and took my 7% loss, which I was looking for this. But I was looking for this, what's going on right now. I was looking for that to happen right here, and it didn't. Once I seen that it didn't happen and it started going back up to green, I took my profits. 7% profit. Touch, touch, touch. If you've been watching me for the last week, since I've been doing this, since I've been on StreamYard, testing the StreamYard with this small account, I basically been doing this all week last week. Same plan, same game plan. I'm just watching. See, pre-market, that's my resistance. Touch, it goes down. Old support becomes new resistance. It goes below support. Old support becomes new resistance. So then you see me move the lines down, and I put it back in position. I put the line back right here. Okay, I see the touch. I'm watching and I'm talking at the same time. And then I see, okay, that's 1 touch. That happened at 8 o'clock this morning, pre-market. Okay, that is also considered the high of the day, right? So I see that's 1 touch up to the high, goes back down, it breaks support, it goes back up in no man's land. If you've been watching me all week, you know that I've been talking about no man's land. When it's off up in here, that's a no-go. It goes down, it comes back up, it hits resistance, 569.60 again, right? Then it goes back down to support, bounces back up to support. Then it hits that point again, which I've been calling it, to make it simple, a tail, but that's really called an upper shadow. In stock terminology, it's called upper shadow. But to break it down to basics, I call it a tail. So once I seen that tail form and it went up under this resistance, I said, well, okay, it's time for me to pull that trigger. With a stop loss, remember, we cut losses quickly. If it would have broke above that tail, I'd have had to get out. But the trade worked out perfectly. It broke down. It didn't break down the way I wanted it to, because I wanted it to do what it did right here. I wanted it to do right here, but it didn't do that. If you go back and look, it didn't do that. It came down here, then it went up here, and then it broke. But I'd already got out. 7% loss. I didn't want to get caught up in nothing like this, like what it's doing right now. I did not want to get caught up in that right here. I wanted it to go down. I wanted this, but it didn't happen. So once I seen that green on the next 1 minute candle, I just got out and took my profits. I just got out and took it. So it's no doing it again, another touch. I can't do the trade all over again, which I think I'm going to do. Let's see, unless it breaks. I can't. It's over. I cannot do that trade again unless it goes back below this line. That is over. Now we show it's that tail is coming back. Let's see if it's going to go back up under the line. And the contract is getting cheaper. So if I pull the trigger again, yeah, that tail is coming. That if I pull the trigger again, that same contract that I got over here, I will get it for a cheaper price. Let's see. If it stays up under that red line, I'm gonna pull the trigger again. Let's see what the next minute gonna be about. We got what that chart is not on. No, that's not on the minute. But it's over. And then okay. Now all the indicators are starting to point up. I might switch and see. This is what I be talking about. You can make money if the stock market goes down or up. Now I'm about to switch my contracts and look for something on the upside. Now I'm about to switch the contracts. The other plan with the touch, it broke out. Okay, big upper shadow. Tail, but it's called an upper shadow. Big upper shadow. What time is it? 9:20. 9:20 in the market. Big upper shadow. Now we back. Now I got to switch it back over to puts. Now I got to switch back over to puts. Big upper shadow right here. That's an indicator that it's going to turn around and go down. Sometimes it don't work out like that, but it's just an indicator. That's all. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happened on this next candle. These are 1 minute candles. 1 minute. These are 1 minute candles, y'all. Let's see what this next candle gonna be. Let me switch this to 1 minute. I got that one over there on. Let me okay. Now I can see. All right. $40 seconds left. Ooh. There it goes. Get off the screen. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another candle. There you go. Another candle. 506, 570.06 is the high of the day. Ooh, breakout. Ooh. Okay, now these other lines are in play. Now this is support. Okay. Now it all switches. I can erase. No, I'm gonna leave that there. But now that resistance that I was talking about, the touches, now that is support. Now I'm gonna switch it on 2 minutes. Because we got to find out what the next resistance line is. Okay. Now I'm trying to find out what the next resistance line is. We know that this is tight. This is hard resistance right here. This line right here is hard resistance. We see that from Friday. No, from Monday, from Thursday. We see that from Thursday. This is hard resistance, bro. It's hard resistance. Okay, so now we know. I'm glad I didn't erase this. This is from last week. Hard resistance line right here, y'all. Let's see if they're gonna push it back up to this resistance line. Okay, I still got my put contracts loaded. Because it looks like we're gonna come right back. We're gonna break this resistance. But once we break this resistance, it comes back to what? Old support. But then at the same time that I'm looking at, we got these indicators right here. Yes, I don't talk about these that much, but they mean something. Yes, these are indicators. The red one is the 13 EMA. That green tail one, whatever, is the 20. And that yellow one is the VWAP. These are very important. And as it see, they're starting to point up. See, it's starting to go up. So that means that the market and these indicators are letting us know that it wants to go up even further. As long as these are starting to go up, it is an indicator that the market wants to go up even further. Now we back up under. Now we back inside of the old resistance. Because old support becomes new resistance, and old resistance becomes new support. I'm on the 2 minute candles. Let me go back to the 1 minute. In a minute, I'm going to have to switch because the further we go out through the morning, I'm going to stop using the 1 minute and I'm going to use the 2 and the 3 minute. Okay. Now we're back on the 1 minute. And these indicators that are going up on the 2 minute, they're starting to curve back down. So I already got my put contract, which put contracts is that my indicators and my research is telling me that the market is going to go down even further. Yes, you can make money on the market if it goes down or up. I already pulled one trade right here. One trade in. I'm one trade in, up 7%. And my plan was resistance. No, yeah, resistance, 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 resistance. I pulled the trigger right here. Upper shadow. My stop loss was right here. But it did what my research told me. Okay, it went back under resistance. I caught it all the way down here. Once it came back green like it was going back up, I went on and got out. My first trade. Now I'm going for my second one. If it breaks down back under this support line, which will be resistance again, I will go for my second trade to the downside. Basically the same trade I did right here, I'm gonna do it again right here. That is gonna go down. But the indicators are saying it's not gonna go down, bro. All the indicators are pointing up. So it's an indication that it's gonna go up. But I'm watching and I'm breaking it all down and I'm trying to see. That 570.33 was the perfect trade to the downside. If I could have pulled the trigger up here, yeah, it would have been something nice. Okay, see, it's starting to go back up. But I'm just waiting. I got my plan B trade already in pocket. I'm gonna do the same trade I did earlier again. If it breaks this support line right here, that'll be exact same trade I did about 20 minutes ago. It's 9:30. Stock market only been open for an hour. So I'm 1 hour in, I'm up 7%, and I'm looking for another trade to the downside. Yes, I can make money. You can make money on the way down or on the way up. So I already got my contract loaded. If it goes back up under this resistance line, I'm pulling the trigger. The indicators are starting to turn around and starting to go down. I'm testing StreamYard. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm not comfortable with doing it on the computer and have everything set up because I don't know. See, okay, you see? Now it's going back up. But this is a lower shadow. So now it's indicating to me that, hey, that trade, you shouldn't look for that trade at this specific second. It's a lower shadow. Upper shadow, lower shadow. But if you've been watching me, I've been calling it tails because it's really easy to, it's a tail. That's an upper tail, it's a lower tail. The upper tail is indication that it's going to go down. The lower tail is indication that it's going to go back up. In stock terminology, it's called upper shadow and lower shadow. But for the purpose of the video and this stream, I'm going to call it a tail because that's much easier. Because it does look like a tail. And it looks like a tail. Okay, we bounced off of support. We bounced off support on the way back up. So plan B, the second trade plan, is a no-go right now. It's a no-go. But now I'm thinking my plan C is to stop looking for the downturn trade and start looking for the upturn trade. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm about to flip, y'all. I'm flipping it now. Instead of trying to make money on it going down, now I'm finna flip it and see if I can get something good on the way back up. Now I'm finna put another small resistance line. Boom. But I'm gonna make the line really, really skinny because that's light resistance. It's light resistance. That's why I made the line more skinnier. Because this is the thick line. That is went back up under that line. Ooh. I missed it. Damn. Running my mouth. Damn, bro. That was the second trade. I missed it. Running my mouth. I ain't tripping though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. I'm not finna force it. I missed it. Running my mouth. See, y'all, if you've been watching, I called out everything. And then my second trade that I was supposed to do, I missed it because I was running my mouth. I missed it, but I ain't tripping. And I can't do it now because of this lower tail. Can't do it. Salute reporter, what's happening? Yeah, I can't do it now because of that lower tail. Man, I missed it, bro. I was running my mouth. And I had it loaded. You know what I'm saying? But I was running my mouth. My finger wasn't even nowhere near the button. So I couldn't. See, that's why I gotta learn how to do this. I gotta learn how to StreamYard and go in and out at the same time while I'm showing. Because if I wasn't on StreamYard, I would have pulled the trigger because I wouldn't have been talking. I'd have been watching. See, that's what happens when you do all that talking. That's a prime example. Or I always be talking about, that majority of dudes be doing all that talking and no walking. That was a prime example right there. I was doing all that talking and I wasn't doing no walking. Prime example. And that was probably about a 30-40% trade right there that I just missed. I'm pissed. Hopefully I'll be able to pull it again. Let's see. But we got that lower tail right there, man. That's the only reason. A nice long lower tail. But why you gonna do it now, Sniper? Because we got this right here. Right here was, the perfect pull because it wasn't nothing up under them. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing up under there to hold it up as support. So that was a great trade, but I can't do it now because it'll be risky because I got a lower shadow right here and it just would be too risky. Like, as you can see, you know what I'm saying? It didn't break down. It ain't break down because of this lower shadow. And then also we got the VWAP line right here that's holding it up. So that trade, right now, is not in play. I'll be taking too much of a risk if I pull it. Now I got to reload because this is also support. I just got to reload now. But we are headed down. That I do know. And let me switch this to green because that is the floor. No, not that color. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Whoa. Damn. What a breakdown. What a breakdown. Okay, I am an hour and 10 minutes in. 1-1. Only did one trade. Let's see what nvda is doing. Wow, nvda done broke down. Apple done still bouncing. Broke down. nvda. AMD. Facebook. Apple. Looking good. Tesla looking good. Might try to trade something else. Let's see what else I can get cooking. What else can I get cooking? Apple. Apple is down on the day. What else can I get cooking? Let's check it out. Let me move it out. 5 minutes. Okay. Whoa. 15 minutes. I'm watching Apple now. Trying to see. Apple had that big move on Friday because of the iPhone 16 or whatever. And they sold off. That is 227. Call it. Okay. Let me draw. Let me make my resistance. Right? No, my support right there. Now let me go back to 3 minutes. Okay. Okay, that's support. I'm gonna just leave it like that. That looks, let me see where it lines up at. Okay. So that's resistance on Apple. But Apple been going up. They had the big news on Friday. Back down, touched support. Now it's back on, get out the way. Now it's back on the move up. Just hold that thought. Let me get back to the spot. Yeah. Let me get back to the spot. We're headed up to the light resistance. 570.33 is the high of the day. Yeah, 570.33 is the high of the day. We had a big tail right there. Okay, light resistance. I still got my put contracts loaded. Still got my put contracts loaded, which I think that I'm headed towards hold until see what it does when it reaches this high again. Okay, that's only one touch though. But I do know that that is strong resistance because that's that line from Friday. No, from Thursday. No. That's the strong resistance is 571. Yeah, this is the strong resistance lines right here from Thursday. 571.13. That's from Thursday. That's strong. Yeah, that's strong resistance right here. This is from Thursday. Let's go. Thursday, Wednesday. Let's go back. Bam. See, that's the thing about using Webull. Charles Schwab is really the better platform for charting. But for the purpose of this challenge, I am working with StreamYard and Webull. Damn. Well, Let me go back to where I was. So what I'm thinking about doing is going back to using my TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab Thinkorswim platform for the charting, because I can do that. I can use my TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim for charting, but then still pull the trigger, because I like this setup with Webull where you could use your phone to pull the trigger. I like that. I'm really really fond of buy and sell on the phone. I'm already loaded on my contracts. All I gotta do is press buy, boom, buy and sell. You can see them buttons. That's all I gotta do. That's it. StreamYard works pretty good though, but I've been hearing about another platform called Restream. I gotta find the best platform that'll not only, I know if it'll work perfect on Webull, it'll absolutely work perfect with TD Ameritrade and my regular account. So I heard that Restream is pretty good too, and it's cheaper than StreamYard. So I'm gonna be testing out Restream in the next few days. But I haven't had any hiccups at all with StreamYard. Okay, we're back up under that light resistance. I'm on the spy, make sure I'm on the right, and make sure everything's correct. Because with switching all these companies, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, we human, we'll forget to put it back on what you're really watching, and then you've been pulled the trigger thinking that you own SPY, for instance, and when I snap, I'm already in a trade, but the chart is on AMD. So got to make sure, sometimes you mess up like that when you're switching all these companies. That's why I like to stick with one, because I know it won't be no mess ups with that. I like to stick with one company, maybe two. But if that one company is really, really slow, then I'll start switching. I'll switch to Apple. Oh, Apple, okay, like right now. Apple's showing good. I might just, thing is, are they gonna try to push Apple back up to this 233 area? Let me see what Apple contracts are looking like to the upside. Apple. See what these contracts are looking like to the upside. Okay. These are 30-minute candles. Because if I pull the trigger on Apple, I can, because these contracts on Apple are not like the SPY. The SPY, these contracts are daily. They expire every day. The contracts on a regular company like Apple, Facebook, Tesla, this contract, since it's Monday, this contract would expire on Friday. So if I can get in here and hold this contract for a couple of days, which that's what I think I'm gonna do. Yeah. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on the 15-minute. Yeah, that's what I think I'm about to do. So I'm about to pull a contract on Apple. I'm only buy one contract. Each contract represents 100 shares. So I'm pulling an Apple $232.50 contract expiring on Friday, which is the 27th. So I'm in on that Apple contract. Maybe I shouldn't have pulled it because it is at the high of the day. A better position would have been like down up in here. That'd have been a better position. So I'm in on my second trade. This is not really considered a day trade because this contract does not expire today. This contract expires on Friday. I'm up 2% so far on this trade, which I don't like my entry because I got in up here, which I should have been in down up in here. But I ain't tripping because these indicators are pointing up, and that was not really the spot to get in. But I pulled the trigger with the anticipation that it can possibly get back up close to this 230. I'm down 3% on this particular trade. But the thing about this trade is that I don't have to sell it before the day is over with. I can hold it. So I'll come back to that later. Let me get back to this trade right here. Well, stock sniper, why did you leave that? I left it because I can hold it overnight. You know what I'm saying? On the SPY, right? These contracts expire in 1 day. But with Apple, I can watch it right here. I know where I got in at, right? I know where I'm down, how I'm down. So I could just watch it from here. And I ain't really tripping because I can hold it overnight if need be. I can hold it till Wednesday. But I did get in at a messed up spot. You know, that was not a good move. I got in at today's high of the day. I got in up here. That was not a good move. With which I should have got in down here, but I didn't. I pulled the trigger up here. And as you can see, I'm ready. I'm down 10% right now so far. But it was a small trade. One contract for one contract, which one contract equals 100 shares. So let me get back to the SPY. And what's so good about Webull, I still got that contract loaded, right? I can, when I go on about my day, once it recovers, I can go on and exit. You know what I'm saying? While I'm not at the desk. While I'm not at my desk with Webull, all I gotta do is click sell. Which if it recovers, which it will, if it recovers today, and get back up to even, I just cut my law. I just cut out. Because I got in really late. But the good news is that I can hold it. I can hold it for multiple days. Because I do think it's gonna go back to that. I think it's gonna go back up here. And it could break this high today. So, but the perfect get in was at the support line that I put in early. But I'm thinking that it's going to eventually go back up to this high today, sometime today. So I just keep it on watch. Let me get back to this, which is more important. Dang. Oh, I'm on the wrong time frame. See, I was about to mess up again. 3 minutes. Okay. I was on the wrong time frame. What the hell? I need a thicker line. Oh, there. Move this. Because this support, you see, I had this up here support. The strongest support is right here. Because all these, then it's going up. Because all these candles is really on the line. It's really together. You see, that all of them is right level with each other. That tells you that that's resistance. And we're also going up, lower, higher lows. What are higher lows? You're going down, but at the same time, you're going up on the uptrend. You're going up on the uptrend. Let me get off of this. Okay. Let me get back to the SPY. What time? It's 10 o'clock. Man, it seemed like it's been a long time, but only been on here for an hour and a half. Perfect. Whoa, broke down. Breakdown. Breakdown. They're going to tell. We broke that trend line. I still got my puts loaded. I still got my puts loaded. Will it go down further? Let's see what the next. I switch back to the minute. 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. Each one of these candles right now is 1 minute. Looking for the breakdown. Looking for the breakdown. 20%, 30%. Woo! Out. Bang! That trend line break right there. Every time, bro. I'm calling them. Down to the VWAP. Man, that breakdown is over. Oh, breakdown. Oh, just broke VWAP. All the indicators are turning down. Ooh. Big tail. Big lower shadow. See, that's why it's important to get out. That's why I got out. I was not going to get caught up. After that breakdown, I was not going to get caught up by a tail. Whoa. Get this out the way. Leave that right there at the VY. I need to change that color to green. Yeah. Right there. Let's see. If it breaks that support, if it breaks support of that VWAP, I think I'm going to get in again. Not counting this Apple trade, I'm 2-0 on my day trade. But and again, breakdown. 8%. Another 8%. Man, hold up. I'm done for the day. That's it. I'm getting maxed out on Apple though. Good thing I got it for a week. I'm getting maxed out on Apple. Let me go back to let me go back to the spot. Break. Oh wait, bro. That bro. Bro. Man, great trades today. 50% on my day trades. 50% on my day trades. Great trades. Man. Boy, if I'd have did this in my regular account, ooh, man, hold up. Great setup. The thing is, I could turn around, which I'm not going to do because it's clearly going down. That's what I'm not going to do. It's steady breaking. All indicators is just going down. All indicators that it's going down even further. You know what? I still got that contract loaded. If it come back up to this, because that now this, let me change the color. Now that is resistance. Let me. Now that is resistance. Let me get this out the way. Let me get this out of the way. See, I'm still down on Apple though. The good thing about this trade is that I can hold it overnight. When I'm day trading this, these are daily. So I got to be in and out on those contracts. I got to be precise on when I get in and precise when I get out because they expire. They expire in one day. Shoot. Yeah, these expire in one day. Let me see what's going on Bloomberg. See what's going on in China. China stimulus.
Infrastructure, transport, even cultural as well. Taking a look at some of the value of those. So the largest circles representing north of $1 billion, medium around $500 million, and the smaller ones at $0.25 billion. But certainly these are projects that were committed to be delivered between 2000 and 2021. This is taking a look at data from Data Research Lab at the College of William and Mary in Virginia.
Yeah, transport infrastructure investments have raised concerns.
Apple back on the move. They got to get back up here to 229.50 for me to be in the green on this trade. But I'm not really too much worried about it because I don't have to sell it today. I can hold, well, I'm going to hold overnight. So I ain't too much worried about this, even though I am down on this one. But I got a 50% trade on my day trade, so I'm green anyway. I think I'm down 10% on this, but I'm up 50% on my day trades. But I'm holding this overnight. I'm holding Apple overnight. I ain't worried about that right now. I'm worried about this. This is all eyes is on this. Three trades, 3 wins. A 7% this morning, a 40%, and then a 10%. No, wait. The second one was 30. Altogether, 50%.
So why do you think China then agreed to pass over the funds when the likes of India, for instance, were not willing to stomp up any cash?
So, in places where the mind is successor, look at
And I'm still loaded up on the contract as we speak.
And any investment that is made, there are a lot of there are a series of meetings that happen before. So it was Sri Lanka that pitched the idea. It was not China. It was Sri Lanka, and it was under the government.
Huge breakdown, bro, of that trend line. When I had that line up, when you see me put that line up, I was already putting myself in position. I knew that once he broke that line, it was going to break down. That's when I got in, right there. And it broke down exactly how I wanted to. And I caught it all the way down here. And then it really broke this support line. When it did that, it was all she wrote. I'll be able to go back and look at it. That's why I'm glad I'm doing this, because I can go back and rewatch it. Rewatch it for my educational purposes, like rewatch it and see where I could have got in at a better price. You know what I'm saying? That's that's why the benefits of me streaming and recording is I can go back and watch and learn from my mistakes. See, we headed down. These indicators are headed down. I might do another one, but I'm not planning on staying there past 10:30. I can't do it, bro. I've been here. I've been on live since 8:30. I can't go past 10:30.
For instance, roads and highways. Because of Chinese investments in Sri Lanka, their road and highway networks have increased at least 60 to 70%.
Wait, what just happened?
Also have that famous monumental building, the Willis Tower. So per se, it's not military, but it can be military.
Yeah, I can't do it.
The same thing as protecting power.
I can't stay past 10:30. Now we're back inside of. I need to turn this back green. Because as long as we're above that, we're back in the old support line. Possibly heading back up here. But here come the tail, right? Here come that tail. So just watch, you know. You got to have a lot of watch time hours. A lot of chart watch time hours to know the moves. See, I've been trading SPY for so long, and I've been looking at it for so long, I pretty much know the moves. I pretty much know them. So that's the thing. Once you know, if a person knows that they like this, you study one particular stock, particularly the SPY, but because the SPY is the overall stock market.
So I think for the incumbent president, like we have to navigate a lot of domestic political realities. One is, of course, the IMF, and in terms of IMF, this is the first time you have a leader, as your former colleague, Dan mentioned, that has not happened before. So Sri Lanka started to liberalize back in the mid 1970s, and now he has negotiated the IMF as well in terms of stable organizations. But there are a lot of speculations. So one argument that I'm also looking at is how would Sri Lanka respond to the BRICS as well. So minus these speculations, there should be some type of balance, but it's too early to say what would be a foreign policy response.
What's going to be the response in the US, even Southeast Asia, even allies like Japan? Are these, do they have political will to be sort of these alternative funding options?
So
As a counterweight.
it's a good question. So back in 2013, when the Belt and Road initially came in, I guess for the US and allies and institutions such as the World Bank, Asian Development Bank, there was a sense of realization that there's a major infrastructure gap in Asia. I think it's 1.7 trillion at that point of time annually. So how do we accommodate that? So Belt and Road makes perfect sense, and it's also part of a failure on these agencies that they cannot provide. And in many ways, Belt and Road does not compete; instead complement these international partners.
Right, that was Mohit there, Mohit Iftikhar, lecturer in comparative public administration.
I'm in again. To the downside. 5%. Break down.
An exclusive conversation coming up at 11:48. You're watching from Hong Kong. We'll have more ahead on the China show. This is Bloomberg.
I'm out. That quick. I seen that breakdown right here. When I got quiet, I'll watch it. That quick. In and out. When I got quiet, I started looking. It went back up to this resistance. Right? Which remember, that line was red. That was resistance. Once it went up there and I seen it break it, I got in. But it did come back above that line. It went back up here, but I still held. Then I switched it. Roll it back. I switched it from here to there. When I switched it from there to there, boom, I had the breakdown. And after that, I just held it. I should have got out. but I held it because I'm already up 50%. I got a little bit more wiggle room. So that means that once I'm up, you know what I'm saying? That means that I can move my stop loss. So the stop loss on this usually would have been like right up in here, especially when that tail formed. I just gave it a little bit more. I moved my stop loss because I'm up 50%. So I got a little bit more wiggle room. So instead of my stop loss being 5 or 6%, I moved it up to 10 to 12 to even possibly 15%. And look what happened. It turned around and then it got right back up under the support line. And then I knew, okay, I'm in the money. Once I got up to my 5%, got in the green, I just went on and got out. Real quick, in and out.
Of shares. This is the first ever repurchase price from the company.
Real quick.
City, particular amount of time, stocks are up 1% here, without getting also up by about 2.5% here.
I still got the same contract loaded on to the downside. I still got it. It's still loaded. If it goes back up to this line, I can pull the trigger again. That's my 4th trade already. 4 trades so far. Let's see. What is Apple doing? So, yeah, it's going to go down some more. Because like I said Friday, all these companies are inside the SPY. So when you see all them companies going down, Apple going down, Facebook going down, AMD going down, nvda going down, Tesla going down, and the SPY, where is that? Right here. The SPY is the overall. I'm about to get ready to do the same trade again, straight up. And the SPY is all these companies in one. In the SPY is an ETF. It is really a trust fund, basically. It has 500 companies inside of this ETF, which is a fund, trust fund. Look at the tail. I'm about to pull the trigger again.
We have to scratch out the line of General Motors.
Well, it's back inside. It's back inside this channel. So that's a no-go. It's back inside this channel, so that's a no-go. So this turns back into support as of right now. So it's a no-go. So it's a no-go.
This city, obviously Shanghai, which has a history of bridging east and west and being a facilitator for.
See, I know. I've been watching this for so long. I know how it moves, bro. See, that's why you gotta find something that you love to do, and you gotta master it. You gotta just say you gotta cut everything off. Basically, isolate yourself. If you know you love something, you gotta cut it off, bro. You gotta cut it off, and you gotta stick to that and master it with no distraction. Like me, when I found out about this, I was hooked. And guess what I did? I cut everything off. Yes, I had to cut some niggas off. I cut niggas off. I cut family members off. Because guess what? That's nothing but distractions. And I focused on what I wanted to do. I stayed down until I came up. I hated driving trucks, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hated being a truck driver. The only reason why I did it, because I had no choice. From the situation that I was in, I had no choice but to drive trucks, and I hated it, bro. I hated it. I hated being on the road all those hours, getting up. You know, I just hated it, bro. I hated it. Then I found something, you know what I'm saying, that I actually was hooked to. When I found out about this, I was hooked. So you just got to find something. It might not even be this for some people because everybody can't do this. But whatever you find something that you love to do, bro, you gotta put 100% focus on that. Straight up. You gotta put 100% focus on what you love and just do that. And stay down till you come up, whatever it might be. For me, it's this. For you, it might be something else. That's the only way to path to success, bro. That's the only way. And everybody's success is different. Everybody's success is different. Your success don't look like my success. What look like success to me don't look like success to you. Everybody's success is different. You got to find something that you love to do. You got to stick to it. And then also, you got to figure out what does freedom and success mean to you. Everybody's different, bro. And that's the key to success. That's what success is all about. Finding something that you love, stick to it, and master it to the best of your ability, and then don't let nobody distract you. If people are distracting you, you need to cut their ass off. That's point blank, period. Point blank, period. So it's the Stock Sniper. With that being said, follow your dreams, bro, whatever it might be. This is my dream. Your dream might be something else. Whatever it is, stick to it. Don't let nobody distract you. If you got to cut some people off, it's worth it, bro. It's worth cutting people off for your dreams, for the success of your family, for the success of your downline, for the success of, making sure your parents are straight, making sure all your family members are straight. Sometimes you got to cut some people off and they won't understand it, right? And hey, it's like that. And then once you learn, you make sure you take care of people and you try to teach people to the best of your abilities. So with that being said, I appreciate whoever came. I don't really know who really in the comments because I haven't been paying attention to that. I've been paying attention to trying to master the StreamYard and this Webull. So with that being said, follow your hopes and dreams. To the next one, it's the Stock Sniper. Monday Night Football tonight. Monday. Monday Night Football. So with that being said, I will be on later for the Monday Night Football kickback. To the next one, the Stock Sniper, 8:30 a.m. in the morning. I'm out.